Hello everyone, and welcome to the Starseed Dragon channel. This is an oracle review that one of our subscribers suggested that I do. It is the Mystic Martian Oracle by Lisa Porter. And it says, the great sky gods have silently been visiting and monitoring earthlings since the beginning of time. This deck is designed and intended as a guide to extraterrestrial species that transcend and coexist within the human genetic mind. Each card is beautifully designed as a symbolic and representational conduit for a specific archetype and has key words that include metaphysical, emotional, and psychological feelings, and everyday practical meanings. Open your eyes and stretch your insight into far broader horizons and allow these great sky gods to impart their wise guidance and wisdom from multidimensional perceptions. So here we go. We are going to open it up and see what it's all about. Little alien. Let's see, our guidebook is 122 pages. Beautiful. It smells like cedar. Okay. Oh, my stand goofed up again. I don't know if I like this new stand. Okay, here we go. We have there's the back side of them. It's got green, neon green gilding. Before I take this little clear thing off, let's measure them. 5 inches or 13 centimeters, almost 13 centimeters approximately, by 3.5 inches or 9 centimeters. They are large cards. But they're not overly largely. You know, some of those decks can be really cumbersome. They fit nicely. I mean, they're larger than, you know, a lot of different oracles, but they're still manageable, I think. I don't know how many cards are in here. Let's see if it says. No. Let's see. 40 maybe, 40 cards. Let's find out. You know that gilding always makes them stick. They are a matte finish. They're thin, but they're not like poor quality thin. So that's good. Okay. We shall scoot closer so we can see. And I will read the descriptions. Okay, so here we go. Number 1, agarthans, Telosian ancestors were initially Atlantean and Lemurian refugee survivors from the Atlantis destruction. Agarthan are now a highly advanced, multidimensional, and sophisticated civilization that resides inside the pristine core of hollow earth. Telos is one of the divine citadels of the Agarthans, located beneath Mount Shasta, where they live a fruitful, serene, and abundant lifestyle, far superior to surface dwellers. They typically stand anywhere up to 12 feet in height. Inner Earth's flora, fauna, and vegetation is of the finest and purest nutritional quality found anywhere. They live up to 800 years or more, and typically the very oldest do not appear older than 40 years of age in the flesh. The citadels are crystalline and magical to the eye, while being totally free from any toxins whatsoever. Agarthans mostly avoid traveling to surface Earth due to the energetic harshness and toxins, though they do visit when need be. Agarthans are looking forward to the human collective ascension of consciousness, which cosmically also affects all ETs according to their developmental level. They will then be participating in the cleaning up and healing of human surface dwellers. In alliance with other benevolent ETs, the Agarthans are gatekeepers of the halls of Amenti, the ancient self-regulating cosmic portals or stargates that cannot be entered until initiates of all species have ascended consciousness, Christos, in their energy field. Card meaning. Okay, well, this is where I wanted to go. Multidimensional perception, attunement, synchronicities, manifesting, imagination, ascended consciousness, healthy lifestyle, nutrition, abundance, core issues, crystal energies, strong ethereal light body, attuned to emotional body, astral, living your truth. Manifesting, the card says, manifesting multidimensional perception, attunement. So I think the descriptions are mostly just describing who the characters are on the cards. And so I will just read the card meanings, and I'll read the cards so we can get through this. How's that sound? Alpha Centurions, foresight, planning, strategy. And the card meanings are strategy, negotiations, speculation, tactics, foresight, hindsight, designing, planning, schedule, time management, focused, direct. Alpha Draconians, corrupt, unethical cults. Well, that's not cool for a dragon. Let's dig into this. Card meanings: corrupt, dogma, cults, reductional, materialistic perspectives, unethical, debauchery, megalomania, psychic vampire, dominion, greed, hedonism, hypocrisy, decadent, deceptive, exclusive, political extremism, nihilism. That's not cool. But I guess we have it everywhere, right? Andromedans, autonomy, free will, manifestation. And the card meanings: self-agency, autonomy, left logic, right creativity, hemisphere alignment. Ascended consciousness, free will, untapped potential, 0 point energy, paradox perception, manifestation, crown chakra activation, free thinker, telepathy, swift, multi-sensory perception, go-getter energy, unique, individual, quirky, eccentric, fluid, gender, vibrant, creative, excitement. Well, I like that card. That's lovely. Okay. Number 5. Anunnaki, controlling drama, conflict of interest. And the card meaning is conflict of interest, drama, duality, controlling, wanting to always be right, sibling rivalry, black and white thinking, separation, disagreements, misogyny, team sport, enemies, polarized. Arcturians, feeling safe, wisdom keepers, concern. Arcturians, card meaning. Whisper keepers, or wisdom keepers, feeling safe, concern, coherent, prudent, emotional intelligence, deep, quiet achiever, trial and error, listening, sensible, soul-searching, reserved, confident friend, confidant or friend, mentor, insightful, rational, conscientious. Blue avians, philosophy, releasing karma, mysticism. And the card meaning is inner work, philosophy, esoteric knowledge, releasing karma, mysticism, ascension, divine masculine, self-discovery, scholar, intellect, study, education, diplomatic, and science. They do look rather sciencey, right? Ebons, mystery, reading between the lines, intuition. Card meaning. Mystery, unknown, reading between the lines, discernment, intuition, hunch, healthy skepticism, infant, something is in its infancy stage, discriminating data, and questioning. Okay. Grays, short, timid, misunderstood, and shy. Card meaning, timid, misunderstood, shy, marginalized, oppressed, fragile, vulnerable, scapegoat, non-adaptable, innocence, children or child, victim, hypersensitive, devalued. Grays, tall, utilitarian, organized, intimidating. They do look intimidating, don't they? Let me just make sure I got all of him in there. Okay. Card meaning, order, utilitarian, organized, rigid, uniformity, militant, obedience, intimidating, structure, non-approachable. He does not look approachable. Lyrans, strength, courage, bravery. They look like lions, huh? Card meaning, strength, courage, bravery, defiant, proud, bold, affectionate, library, respect, honor, ancestors. Mantis beings, enigma, elusive, sensitive. Card meaning, enigma, elusive, sensitive, altered states of consciousness, high vibrations, dance, open-minded, ceremony, celebration, foresight, overseer, movement, observation, matriarchal, manager. MIB, stalking, intimidation, confrontation. Well, how did the MIB end up in here, huh? Card meaning, stalking, creepy, intimidation, confrontation, threats, spying, interfering, meddling, clumsy, intrusive, gossiping, petty-minded, and theft. Not the MIB. We have grown to love in the movies, right? Nagas, lovers, erotica, sensuality. Card meaning, tantra, erotica, sensuality, lovers, sexual union, vitality, seductive, kundalini, healthy lust, desire. Nephilim, controversial, assessing new perspectives. Card meaning, controversial, assessing, critiquing, ESP, brute strength, temptations, new perspective, new ideas, hope, processing, and rustic. Pleiadians, unconditional love, excitement, and laughter. Card meaning, fun, unconditional love, bonding, bridging, excitement, laughter, enthusiasm, enjoyment, contentment, charming, satisfaction, sincerity, and play. Okay. Reptilians, predator, survival, tyrannical. Why are all the lizard people mean? Okay, so we have card meaning, tyrannical, cruel, fight or flight, reptilian brain, interrogation, predator, survival, bully, territorial, pecking order. Oh, there goes my camera stand. Territorial, pecking order, militant, viewing everything as a competition. Okay. Syrians, artistic, integrity, honesty. They're beautiful. Card meaning, artistic, music, integrity, honesty, truth, gracious, serious, transparency, ocean creatures, merchants, traders, crystals, singing, accomplishment, success, commitment, and loyalty. Syrians, B, responsibilities, lessons, growing up. And the card meaning, sink or swim, having to face facts, growing up, adolescent, responsibilities, bisexual, preoccupied, interrogation, lessons, other commitments, entertainment, training, apprentice, novice. Tall whites, uncertainty, distrust, guarded. Card meaning, uncertainty, wary, skeptical, caution, cynical, guarded, distrust, aloof, pause, on hold, sensitive, agile, exercise. Tausetians, resilient, bold, sassy. She looks sassy. Card meaning, combative, bold, resilient, outspoken, speaking your truth, intense, conviction, blunt, candid, sassy, and assertive. The Galactic Federation, collaboration, meetings, community. Card meaning, collaboration, cooperation, alliances, meetings, teamwork, travel, monitoring, community, amalgamation, symbolic, group dynamics. Interesting. Vegans, solitude, independent, peace. Card meaning, retreat, neutral, solitude, self-directed, sovereign, independent, resourceful, privacy, peace, apolitical, family. Venusians, romance, soulmates, empathy. Isn't that beautiful? Card meaning, romance, unconditional love, empathy, soulmates, twin flames, mutual attraction, true love, open heart, dating, courting, marriage, self-love. And then we go sacred geometry linking cards is next. Okay, so I may have to read a little more than that. So we have air elements, philosophy, discrimination, empathy. And it says, air element. Air is one of the 4 classical elements and critical energetic forces that sustains physical third-dimensional life on our planet. Air rules Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Archangel Raphael rules the air element. Thoth is an air deity. Air sanguine is a masculine yang element. Air symbolically rules intelligence, communication, and thought. Card meaning, the mind, philosophy, discrimination, critical thinking, canny, logic, reason, discernment, dexterity, communication, language, focus, astute, visionary, brilliance, perception, finesse, the cosmos, imagination, observation, clouds, sky, wind, third eye chakra, spring equinox. And our next one, 26, Alchemy, the Philosopher's Stone, Infinity, Destiny, and Magic. And it says, the Philosopher's Stone, or the Great Work, Latin Magnus Opus, was the term for the ancient esoteric alchemist scientists Prima Matera work. Magnus Opus literally means masterpiece, and Prima Matera means formless substance from the universe. Ancient alchemy was shrouded in coded doublespeak, which involved both physiological chemistry of turning base metals into gold, known as the elixir of life and immortality, possibly monatomic gold, which holds interdimensional qualities. Simultaneously, the alchemists, scientists, mystics practiced the esoteric shifting of universal ether essences in energy, hidden to non-seers. The Philosopher's Stone alchemy symbol of squaring the circle is both mathematical and metaphorical. Mathematically squaring the circle only with straight lines and circles is impossible. Metaphorically squaring the circle is about the merging of spirit and matter. The large circle symbolizes the infinite macro universe. The triangle balancing within the circle symbolizes the ether, spirit trinity of past, present, future, life, death, rebirth, body, mind, soul. The material square inside the triangle symbolizes the 4 elements, 4 directions, and 4 seasons. The smallest circle inside the square symbolizes the micro-infinite void that links you back into the micro-infinite universe. Wow. Card meaning: the transcendental, time, space, infinity, shifting perceptions, new beginnings, change, destiny, magic, ascended consciousness, cooking, chemistry, transformation, transmutation, metamorphosis. Crop circles, messages, curiosity, signs. Okay, I'm going to read this one. Let me just have a sip of my morning coffee. Okay. Crop circles. The crop circle phenomenon has intrigued contemporary society with discoveries of vast and intricate geometric patterns found in crop fields throughout the world, which mysteriously actualize overnight. The crop circles vary in design and size and can span over hundreds of feet. Shonky, man-made prank-style crop circles have been found, yet pale in comparison to the authentic crop circles' mastery and finesse. The discoveries of crop circles rarely, if ever, receive mainstream news to avoid evoking fringe researchers and UFO conspiracists to the forefront. Crop circles have been discovered largely in the UK, but also in China, USA, South America, Australia, Germany, Canada, Czech Republic, the Netherlands, and Russia. Most UFOologists and paranormal investigators believe the quality of the designs are clearly the responsibility of higher intelligent beings. Researchers believe the extraterrestrials are using this basic format as a way to bridge with humanity and communicate on a level that does not cause fear and alarm. Closer studies of the actual crop stems show they do not forcibly bend and snap stems to lay them down. Rather, they are delicately rounded and curved so that they bounce back later still alive. Also, close observation of the crops show they are intricately woven, not just randomly squashed. Visitors of these sites insist the energy for days after the crop circles are found is magical and serene. Reports of witnesses observing crop circles being made say that glowing white orbs fly around in silence above the crops, emanating some type of energy that instantly arranges the crops into designs. These orbs operate swiftly and in complete silence, then just fly away. Interesting. Card meaning: signs, omens, messages, texts, emails, curiosity, communication, unexpected, acknowledgement, validation. Beautiful. Okay, earth element. Earth, survival, adaptable, reliable. Okay, earth is one of the 4 classical elements and critical energetic forces that sustains third-dimensional life on our planet. Earth rules Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Archangel Uriel rules the earth elements. Pan is an earth deity. Earth, melancholic, is a female yin element. Earth symbolically rules consistency, hard work, patient, conscientiousness. Card meaning: survival, routine, adaptable, resourceful, nourishment, reliable, steadfast, the body, grounded, foundations, family roots, practical, punctuality, perseverance, matter of fact, respectful, plants, trees, vegetation, flowers, Mother Earth, soil, root chakra, winter solstice. Beautiful. Flower of life. Inspiration, awe, dreams. Let me just keep that in there. Okay. The flower of life is the geometric 2D template that represents the self-organizing unfolding of everything in dimensional layers of the living universe that fractures from the micro to the macro. The geometric circular pattern with evenly based overlapping circles creates a continuous 6-petaled flower design that also contains the Star of David hexagon shape when intersecting points are lined up. Within the template is Metatron's cube, and as the pattern expands in a fractal fashion, also dimensionally the hypercube. The hexagram contains all 5 platonic solids of physical matter, tetrahedron, cube, octahedron, dodecahedron, and isosahedron. The flower of life is the symbolic visual expression of the all and source that interconnects, contains, and weaves all life, dimensions, and living information as above, so below. Some have equated it to the Akashic records. Some initiates often use the sacred geometric flower of life pattern as a meditation modality to evoke complex states of dimensional awareness and degrees of spiritual enlightenment. The flower of life is a simple representation of the holographic geometry, the mechanics of natural law of conscious awareness and of paradigm understanding. Card meanings: inspiration, wonder, spatial awareness, awe, insightful, fascination, epiphany, dreams, depth, space and time, understanding, and perceiving. Beautiful. Okay. Fire element. It says warrior, passion, fearlessness. Yeah, that's fire. Fire is one of the 4 classical elements and critical energetic forces that sustains physical third-dimensional life on our planet. Fire rules Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Archangel Michael rules the fire element. I did not know that. Prometheus is a fire deity. Did not know that either. Fire, choleric, is a masculine yang element. Fire symbolically rules confidence, creativity, and initiative. Beautiful. Okay. Card meaning: action, dynamism, vigor, warrior, passion, willpower, vitality, decisive leadership, fearlessness, determination, motivation, drive, daring, feisty, ooh, I like that word, appetite, gut instincts, zealous, initiative, heat, the sun, solar plexus chakra, summer solstice. Yes, give me summer year round. Always. 31, golden ratio, beauty, nature, patterns. Okay, let's read this one. The golden ratio, Fibonacci sequence, golden spiral, is the self-simulating fractal spiral sequence that is mathematically and geometrically found everywhere in nature. It is an irrational number and is represented as pi. Or, no, phi. P-H-I, phi. Numerically, it is the sum of 2 numbers that precede it. So the sequence is 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, 144, etc. It is known as nature's secret code or nature's universal rule, as the divine connected proportions of the golden ratio concludes the small is to the large as the large is to the whole. The governing pattern of the golden ratio is found everywhere in nature, including harmonics, art, shells, flowers, leaves, architecture, weather patterns, tree, plant, animal, human biology, and spiral galaxies. The golden ratio has also been discovered on a nano and subatomic scale in solid matter. Interesting. It is said that some extraterrestrials use the golden ratio spiral sequence symbolically with higher consciousness for propulsion energy of their crafts and to navigate interdimensional time travel. Card meaning: beauty, art, music, nature, maths, numbers, patterns, the weather, going with the flow, design, architecture, life unfolding naturally, not forcing anything, being present here now. Blessings. Beautiful. 32. Kabbalah tree of life. Integration, life lessons, emanation. Okay. Kabbalah tree of life. The ancient Hebrew Kabbalah tree of life map structurally evolved from the flower of life sacred geometry and was used by ancient Jewish magi and mystics, which later introduced Hermetic Kabbalah. The Tree of Life is the esoteric blueprint describing the physiological principles, practices, and energy forces, emanations, that lead on the pathway to the unnameable, omnipresent cosmic God. Not including Da'at, the Tree of Life contains 10 interconnected spheres, or sephirats, that represent specific archetype states of the human psyche. These emanating sephirats have a cause and flow on effect to navigate other sephirats through the 22 varying paths or lines connecting the sephirats as follows. Crown is Kether, wisdom is Chakma, understanding is Binah, kindness is Chesed, discipline is Gevurah or Gevurah, beauty is Tiferet, eternity is Netzach, splendor is Had, foundation is Yasad, kingship is Malkuth. Card meaning, emanation, cause and effect, consequences, integration, improving, progress, life lessons, learning from your lessons, and results. There was a deck that I reviewed that, I can't remember what deck it was, but there was a tree of life in it and it didn't have a meaning. So there you go. Use that meaning if you wish. Why not? Why not? Just trying to make sure my stand doesn't. Here we go again with the stand. I'm going to have to get a different stand, obviously, right? Okay. It's in the works. I'm working on it. Okay. So, Merkabah Movement, long distance travel excitement. Ooh. Okay, it says, the Merkabah means to ride and is an ancient Jewish mystic practice that explains the geometric mechanics of interdimensional travel. It is often referred to as the chariot. The Merkabah is the divine light vehicle that contains the crystalline matrix energy when activated and in full motion. Mer is light, Ka is spirit, Ba is body. The Merkabah is two interlocking 3D tetrahedron grid energy forces that are counter-rotating and spinning until they form a divine orb force of light spinning at light speed, wheels within wheels. It is speculated certain highly advanced ETs have mastered this natural consciousness technology. The book of Ezekiel makes reference to the Merkabah and describes it as a sort of flying box of wings that forms the perimeter of a chariot, and an angel likeness of a man driving the wheeled chariot. Interesting. Card meaning, movement, vehicle, out-of-body experiences, long-distance travel, ascended consciousness, kundalini activation, charging ahead, action, excitement, trip, traveling to foreign places. Beautiful. Okay, and then we have, oh, this stand is killing me right now. Okay. We have Ouroboros, infinity, eternal, past life. And it says, the ancient Ouroboros symbol of the serpent dragon with its tail in its mouth is allegorically devouring itself and cyclically being reborn over and over. The word Ouroboros literally means tail devouring. The Ouroboros also represents the consuming or swallowing of external information and experiences that then travel into the inner unseen realms of existence. Some Ouroboros images are in the circle 0 shape. Others are in the 8 shape. Both images imply eternity. The Ouroboros is all about eternity and the infinite cycle of creation and destruction in nature, and the multidimensional levels of awareness, from surface to literal to symbolic to transcendental. The Ouroboros speaks of life out of death and resurrection. Ancient Greeks, Chinese, Egyptians, Aztecs, Gnostics, and Phoenicians all used this symbol to explain the recycling infinity of everything. The Ouroboros is also symbolic of our Milky Way galaxy. Card meaning: yin-yang, inner world, outer world. Infinity, eternal rebirth, reincarnation, past life. Cycles, give, receive, energy exchange, returning, completion, recycling. Interesting. Very interesting deck. Next up we have Pentagram. Harmony, protection, idealism. Can you see that? Okay. Shh. It's okay, Phyllis. Pentagram. The pentagram contains layers of meanings. The ancient Greeks, Babylonians, Taoists, Freemasons, and pagans all used the pentagram as a symbolic modality. Today's neo-pagan Wiccans typically use the pentagram star shape inside a protective circle to represent the 4 elements of life and the ether spirit element, with the most important top pointed arrow of the star being the spirit because it esoterically links itself and directs all the other elements. Pythagoras ascribed the divine proportions of the pentagram to fractal equally eternally in the golden section, 1 plus the sum of itself. Pythagoreans associated the pentagram symbol with health and well-being of the human body. The inverted pentagram alone is usually a reference to Baphomet and a siegel for post-Christian Satanism. The ancient Chinese assigned the pentagram to explain Wu-Xing, the earth, metal, water, wood, and fire transitions are moments or different phases of energy and phenomena. Card meaning: natural elements of life, harmony, protection, good health, perfection, idealism, satisfaction, safety, security. Interesting. Shadow self, denial, projecting, shame. Our shadow self is a psychological and spiritual perspective regarding the aspects of ourselves that we often either deny, sometimes cannot see, and conceal from public. Every human being and higher being has a shadow self. The problems arise when denial or refusal to see the shadow self takes hold, as this causes spiritual fragmentation in the psyche and blocks enlightenment and holistic integration. Shadow selves not acknowledged take on an unaware to semi-aware autopilot type of spirit life of their own, usually resulting in projections when triggered. This is where dark entities subconsciously reside and where archons can steer and manipulate if a person is not conscious. All dark entities are merely abandoned aspects of all self. The shadow self typically emerges during early childhood and progressively manifests if not integrated. The shadow self contains anything that we were taught and judged as a small child to see as inappropriate, wrong, shameful, or bad, or we were punished or rejected for, etc. What we reject in ourselves is rejected back onto us. These conditions may have been passed on to us through our families, our schools, our communities, our culture, etc. The denial of these aspects we do not like or accept in ourselves forces those archetypical aspects of self to be repressed. It wanders, not fully conscious, to the self, projecting and overreacting onto others defiantly what they deny in themselves. A basic example of this could be if you angrily overreact towards another who is sincerely sad, it is highly probable you have denied and repressed your own sadness. Facing and owning your shadow self aspects can be challenging, even painfully so initially, and requires self-awareness, humility, and accountability, while also forgiving ourselves. Shadow work is the true test of self-love. True core healing always contains huge elements of shadow work. True. Very true. We're working on that every single day for many moons. Card meaning: denial, repressed, fragmented, triggers, shame, self-loathing, projecting, childhood wounds, overreacting, dark nights of the soul, addictions. Yes, shadow work is a daily and lifelong thing that you have to do. You have to be consciously aware and actually do it every day. It'll get better as you get accustomed to it. It will. Promise. Starseed. Self, memories, identity. Okay. Starseeds prior to this or other Earth incarnations have experienced life elsewhere in cosmos other than Earth. Some starseeds have recall activated in their DNA due to Earth's limited recall access biosphere from ancient historical collective trauma. Others have no actual memories at all. All starseeds have an inkling, sensing, or knowing that this incarnation at some point originated and belongs to something somewhere far bigger. Many starseeds have an inner awareness level of consciousness development outside of the predictable mainstream narratives. Starseeds are typically spiritual in nature and have healing energies. Some are very new souls on Earth, while others are very old souls that have experienced many contracted incarnations on Earth to evolve and pass on ancient esoteric wisdoms. The newer souls will be continuing the older souls' work. Different starseeds will naturally resonate towards different aliens and galactic alliances. It is not uncommon for awakening starseeds to have dreams, memories of traveling ET crafts, or experiences of UFO encounters. Starseeds are here now to assist in the transitioning and activation of the collective consciousness on Earth. Card meaning: you, self, identity, memories, selfhood, and me. Beautiful. Third eye. Visions manifesting meditation. And it says, the third eye is the esoteric term for the higher inner eye, like a capital I. That interdimensionality travels through the cosmic doorway and perceives realms, living information of higher consciousness. Adepts who have developed their third eye are known as seers, clairvoyant, and remote viewers who are observing outside of the limited logical frequency field. Out-of-body experiences and dreams are functioned through the third eye. Physically, the third eye that tunes into higher frequencies is located deep inside the dark human brain and functions like a projector video camera, capturing the holographic frequencies at the Planck field level, beyond third-dimensional perception. The gateway third eye in Sanskrit and Hinduism is referred to as the anja, which means command and perceiving. Activating the third eye begins through being in a meditative and relaxed, altered state of awareness, where the human transcends into non-logical fields outside of dense frequencies. These states of awareness allow the third eye to witness beyond conditional mind narratives and receive in living information beyond the speed of light. The third eye is ruled by the sixth chakra that functions within the indigo frequencies of light. Nearly all extraterrestrial intelligence are highly evolved in the use of the third eye. Card meaning: visions, dreams, out-of-body experiences, perceptions, manifesting, meditation, multidimensional awareness, balanced, altered states of awareness, opening portals, psychic, open, insightful, initiation, receptive. Okay. Vesica Pisces, divine feminine, birthing fertility. The two overlapping discs of Vesica Pisces contains the almond eye shape that was used in the ancient mystery schools to represent layers of interconnected meanings, including divine feminine and the holy passage portal for the soul that links heaven, spirit, and earth, physical. The Vesica Pisces symbol is also a geometric and esoteric aspect of the flower seed of life, symbolically and actually. Later monotheistic Christianity adopted the symbol to represent the fish or soul and Jesus. In East Africa, the symbol is known as mandorla, The ancient Celts created female Sheila na gig figurines who exposed their genitals and archetypically represented the same. The two intersecting circles symbolize the creative birth space that emerges, the third eye archetypical entity, which holds the linking trinity energies that are the energetic forces and geometric guiding blocks on all levels of divine manifestation. The card meanings: procreation, birthing, pregnancy, divine feminine, fertility, divine trinity, body, mind, soul, sacred union, me, us, you, thought, actions, emotions, and union. Beautiful. And it looks like our last card here is water element. Water is one of the four, let me read the card. It says reflection, kindness, compassion. Okay, water is one of the four classical elements and critical energetic forces that sustains physical third dimensional life on our planet. Water rules Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Archangel Gabriel rules water element. Poseidon is a water deity. We all knew that, right? Poseidon is rather popular. Water, phlegmatic, is a feminine yin element. Water symbolically rules understanding, emotion, and sensitivity. The card meaning: flowing, reflection, natural rhythms, compassion, modesty, kindness, softness, intuition, relationships, regeneration, purging, flexibility, feelings, acceptance, healing, surrendering, allowing, empathy, gentleness, forgiveness. And there you have it. Beautiful, beautiful. Let me see if I can not break my stand. Stinking stand. Let's see if I can go out just a bit. All right, there we go. There we go. Beautiful. Those are the cards, and that's the review. Where's the little, there we go, little plastic thing. Interesting deck. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did and you would like to purchase one for yourself, I put a link in the description box below that will take you right to the place where I purchased this deck. And if there are any decks that you would like for me to review that I haven't already reviewed, please put them in the description or in the comment section below, and I'll see what I could do about finding them and reviewing them for you. I'm always happy to do that. That's what this channel is for, really. Other than that, there is the Mystic Martian Oracle. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that it's something that you would like to have in your collection or not. Doesn't matter to me. Other than that, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you on the next video.